Radio Show. Run it. Radio Show. Radio Show. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy. Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy. Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast. Oh. Boom. Let's go.
Did they throw auto-tune on my...
Auto-tune and some DJ scratches. That must be DJ Lil D.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting of more than 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fat fanatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by our executive producer, Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
My co-host, Doug, the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And also my little brother, DJ Little D.
Yeah, buddy.
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream, or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Use hashtag FatGuyRadioShow, all one word. We may read them on the air. You're also welcome to slide in our DMs during, before, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And have you stopped by the swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store? Just added the new It's My Birthday design, starting at just $21.49. That's change back on a $21 bill with 2 quarters.
$21 bill.
The It's My Birthday design, inspired by my yearly t-shirt that I wear on my birthday, available in t-shirt, tank top, sweat, shirt, and our first design ever released on tie-dye for you hippies, or for you just, really cool, just, Gen Zers that like to wear tie-dye. Available in men's and women's up to size 5XL. Make a statement, remind others, or order one as the perfect birthday gift. See what I did there, Lil D? I said birthday gift because it's a birthday shirt.
Yep. Birthday gift, birthday. You guys can get them. I'm not sure for how much we go there.
Way to sell it, Little D. This design and many more available now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now. So yes, we remixed the opening of the show just a little bit more with Little D scratching. And the reason why we remixed it again, DA,
we got to stay fresh.
Well, it was more about for your benefit, because I had gotten a little feedback that people were saying, hey, I can't hear DA's laughter, and I can't hear him say holla, and I can't hear him say podcast like we did before. So we went in and we bumped that level up, and then
I didn't even hear it this time though.
Well,
to be real with you,
I'm not playing it again because you don't listen half the time. No way.
No, I was hearing the scratches. The scratches overtake anything that's going on because it's so clean.
Yeah, the scratch level might be a little too hot, which means remix number 8.
Okay, and I never brought it up. But since you mentioned it, the first time y'all re-recorded that, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, it sounds like they cleaned it up, but just the way you ended it was too crisp. Because the first time it was a freestyle.
No, yeah, we brought.
But the second time was clean.
Yeah, DT and I both met up at the studio, and he redropped it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this was months ago. DA was the same
I
day
know,
that
it was
you
the
and
night
I
after.
re-recorded
It was the night
all
after
of
we
those.
left Chili's. DT, you said you got something to do.
Yeah, I told you that.
We had the bottomless mimosas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We got a lot to get to today. My goodness, there's a fun-filled, packed show. There's just so much that I want to get to, but first I want to settle a dispute that I had online with some people that are Arizona natives that listen to the show and were a bit taken back by our attack of the Palo Verde tree last week.
Which does mean green stick.
Your attack, green tree.
Okay.
We was all attacking.
Right.
I was not
you were
attacking.
playing
I'm
neutral.
in love.
Technically, I wasn't attacking nothing.
Clearly.
So I'm free of this.
I didn't attack nothing in a month.
I was out on my fat man walk this week, and I found the picture. I found a picture of what I classify is the perfect Palo Verde tree. It's perfect, the perfect Palo Verde tree, and I'll share it up on my screen here. If my camera focuses.
Yep, just the stump.
It's a dead, chopped down stump only.
It was gone.
Oh, I thought that was Yoda's head. My bad.
It was a stump only
That does kind of look like Yoda's head.
Palo
like a
Verde
mustache.
tree. Now listen, I captured on my phone, and I'll have these pictures up on our Facebook page. I captured what the Palo Verde tree actually does. And so for those of you that are watching this on live, you see the Palo Verde tree, all that yellow crap on the floor is the nasty little buds that fall off of this green, jolly green giant nose hair of a tree that plucks out of the state of Arizona.
Ain't that considered pollen?
No, what it is it's like walking. The Palo Verde trees are to Arizona what the rose bearers were to Prince Hakeem,
Wrong.
King of Zamunda.
No.
You walk on them. You walk on them. It's like walking on lotus flowers. Like it just makes you regal as hell.
I hope
It's
you can. I
literally
hope you can.
thorns.
I hope you can see this because
It's not thorns.
this is the Palo Verde
my
trees. No, this isn't your pecker. This is the trunk. It
Why
is
is it
literally
green?
Hulk
You alien.
Hulk green, ghetto Hulk green. On this is what this tree is.
Looks like a shot of my penis.
It's not, little D. It's not your penis. These trees are disgusting, but this is what they do for everybody all around the world that didn't know what the Palo Verde tree is. This is what they are, and they are disgusting.
And then try having one in your front yard and
I
have
do.
a leaf blower.
All of that.
And cleaning
And
that up.
I don't even have a leaf blower. You know what I do?
What you do?
I sweep it. I sweep
Dude.
it and I put it into a barrel.
Those
and
little-
then I take that barrel and I throw it in my pool. And then I swim in it. It's like
Oh
a
my
Palo
God.
Verde cereal. with
Basket in the
DT
ambience.
marshmallows. All right?
Basket in the
DJ
ambience.
marshmallow.
This one's
DT
kind of
marshmallows.
this one's
It's like
kind of hard
Lucky
to see.
Charms.
Um,
It's like Blackie Charms.
Blackie Charms.
This one's kind of hard to see, but you can see the healthy Palo Verde tree in the
Yeah, you're right. That is hard to see.
I know, give it a minute. The healthy Palo Verde tree in the background, and then the little nub tree of the best Palo Verde tree in Phoenix.
They don't even provide shade.
They don't. They're disgusting trees. And look
They're
at
good for nothing.
folks, they're
I'm
everywhere.
sorry.
They're
These are
I'm sorry.
everywhere.
I'm looking at a shady spot.
Yeah. This is at
Yeah.
my this
Looking
is,
at a shady spot. If
That
you,
was
if you would've-
Corey. That was Corey.
that was my shadow, you son of a bitch.
That's his beard hairs spreading out.
He's like the black Palo Verde.
All right.
He's the Negro Verde tree.
I hate
Negro
you.
Verde. Black green.
I hate
Like
you
little
guys
D's
so much.
penis.
Okay.
Telling you.
All right.
Dang fool.
So anyway, so Palo Verde tree, it's disgusting. They're nasty. They're everywhere. And now once the yellow blooms fall off or blow off into your yard and into your pool and ruin your pool pumps and stuff,
And windshields.
then they get and they can get into the intake of your cars in the front. And if you don't notice it, it's just your car just suck it in there, and then you're wondering why your car is sputtering. You got Palo Verde leaves or blooms in there.
I was using my bidet, and I think one fell off into the toilet.
I said bidet. Now what they do is that after the little yellow things fall off, the yellow buds fall off, they start to grow what I classify as these, I classify them as Negro tears. There's just these little brown things that just start to hang in place of where the yellow buds used to be. Now in my neighborhood, I may have a different species of Palo Verde tree, but now that all the yellow is all on the ground, pretty soon all of these little brown Negro tears are gonna fall off the tree, and they're gonna be all over the ground.
Why they gotta be Negro tears? My tears are clear and salty like everybody else's.
No, they're not.
I cried the other day. Yes, they are.
I'm sorry.
I cry
So you
chocolate
tasted
milk.
it?
it's
cry
inside.
money.
It's inside that I cry. But nevertheless, you know, Palo Verde tree, they're disgusting. Every time you see one, you should set it on fire. No, I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Allegedly. If you have any complaints, send it to Little D's Green Penis at FatGuyRadioShow.com. All right, boys. There's a couple of things that I want to get to, but first,
Hey, if we ever had time, we tell a story I told you about. Oh, the Negro that did something.
yeah, we can get to that. I mean, I've got a couple of stories. I got a story about how Kohl's is you know, not fat friendly.
Damn, you can't fit through the sliding doors anymore?
Not that I can't.
I thought you came in through the delivery area.
With the trucks.
I'm shooting both of y'all later on after work. Both of y'all. I'm taking both of y'all out. They say
Hey,
no black on
be
black
your
crime,
own
but y'all
people,
got
Corey.
to go.
What
Y'all
you go?
got
What
to
you gonna
go.
do, Little D? You gonna
I'm
shoot?
gonna shoot you in your chest. I wet ya. One more. It's two of them.
Oh, that's me.
that
Yeah,
one-
I missed.
That one,
That one
that
ricocheted
one
off his
ricochet
stomach.
got me on the eye. It got me on the eye.
Yes, yes,
Got me on the eye. I always get it in my eye. Nevertheless, Kohl's. No, I ordered something from the Zon. We won't say what the full name, but we're just going to refer to it as the Zon.
Okay.
And I ordered something from the Zon, and of course, like many things that fat people order online, they didn't fit. So I had to return them, and you can return things to the Zon when you go to Kohl's. You can drop
That's
it off, and you can go into Kohl's. So the Kohl's that I went to, that I've gone to several times before when I used to do a lot of Zon shopping, you know, I would go to this Kohl's, and they had two entrances. They had one main entrance and they had a side entrance, and off to the side entrance is where the Zon drop-off section was. So you don't have to go through the rest of the store. You don't have to interrupt the other Kohl's shoppers. You just go right in this little side door, and the Zon counter is right there. You got your little barcode, and no, but it's like the one in Scottsdale. Got a little barcode, bloop, bloop, drop it off, and you're out. I go to return a couple of items that I had gotten from the Zon that didn't fit. I go to I say, you know what? Because it's a timeline, I don't want to get all into what the Zon does because they're not part of this show anymore. But there's a certain timeline that you have to do something or you get charged for certain items. So
like 30 days?
No, 7. So
what?
I'm not going to get into the details. What part of that DA? Okay, Zen. So I take the items that I got from the Zom and I go to the Kohl's and I walk and I drive up to the door that I think or that I knew was where you drop it off, and it's blocked off. It says, please use other main entrance. And I'm like, oh crap, now I got to walk through half of the store. No, that wasn't the case. I walked into the store and the old Kohl's guy that was behind the counter knew that I was walking in with some items that I needed to return. He says, hey, you're here for Zon drop off? I'm like, yeah. He's like, go all the way down towards this wall. And then when you see the bras, go all the way back down to that wall on the other side of toys, and there's the Zon counter.
So you went pretty much half through the day. You did an L.
Now, the reason why I wanted to go to the Kohl's is because I thought the drop-off was right inside the door. It's COVID. I didn't want to go deep into the department store with all the mouth breathers in there trying to get their little pink socks. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to be able to walk in, drop it off, and get my little receipt and bounce. But no, this Kohl's has been revamped, and now you have to walk through the entire store. If they would have put the Zon pickup counter any further away, it would have been back in the parking lot.
So how many people did you encounter on the way there?
I had to encounter at least 17 mouth-breathing old ladies in there pushing around them tiny-ass little Kohl's baskets, trying their best to take out every ankle they could find, knowing damn well you were not going to squeeze those double DXTs inside that little 8-cup bra that you're looking at on that mannequin.
Did you
Grandma.
Did you take pictures?
I did not take pictures because my phone don't have that wide of an angle.
I like old nipples. I don't care.
But Kohl's, hats off to you for making life difficult when you could have just left it at the front of the store. This is what this is, Lil D. You know what this is? This is the grocery store theory. Have you ever noticed when you go to the grocery store, all the important items like milk, eggs, and meat is all the way in the back?
In the back, yeah.
You know why that is? That's science. They want you to walk by all of the other crap that you may not be there to get.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Is
vegetables.
it science though?
Oh, it's a marketing it's a marketing scheme. There's actually companies out there that are contracted to design grocery store customer flow walks.
I've heard that.
There literally are. I'm not kidding you. So I think Kohl's is trying to take that same approach to people that are returning things for the Zon. But here's the thing, Kohl's. Zon already got our money.
It's a fact.
We're returning stuff to get our money back. So
That is
why would you think when I walk into your store with my Zon returns, I'm going to be walking in the back, and I'm going to see those jeans, and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab them jeans up while I'm here. Yes, I'm
You
going.
might.
Yes, I'm going to return $150 worth of Zon products, but I'm going to go ahead and buy these $215 Kohl's jeans. No, Kohl's. We're not thinking like that. People that are returning their Zon packages want it quick, fast. Drop it off, give us the receipt, and bounce. I don't want to walk through your whole store. Long story short, Lil D, I ain't going back.
You ain't.
No,
You done?
I ain't going back.
I'm gonna use.
Long story short, I ain't going back.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use the little Zon mailboxes that you do outside the 7-Eleven.
Oh, they
Well,
got
if you-
those now?
If you read, they do it at the UPS too.
I ain't going. You got to go inside. See,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
want.
But you ain't gotta walk through a store. It's
But-
just UPS. There's a desk once you walk
It's a
in.
UPS what?
UPS store.
UPS
Oh,
drop
so you got to walk through a store.
The
It's not a store. You
the
never been
problem-
in a UPS
The
store?
problem is in the answer.
It's a UPS store. It's still a store. And you got to walk
Yeah.
into a
They
store.
gotta walk in.
You don't want to go to the store, so you go to the gas station.
But
in the station,
DA,
and
DA.
you use
But in the Kohl's, you
Zon
go
box.
in the store,
Right.
but not far.
DA, look at me. Look at me. The
Look at
operative word here. Walk.
Walk.
Give yourself more credit.
Why? You take it away as soon as I do.
Well,
True,
still give it
true,
so I can
true.
take more.
Oh, give and I take away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. I wanted to get into the Will Smith Fitness Challenge.
I wouldn't get to his Jada. But that's just. I
Okay,
Probably
August.
could. It's an open relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, August.
Thank
You
you.
want an entanglement.
Thank you,
The
Lil D.
little
I
D will be
appreciate
in
that.
January.
All right, folks, we're going to take a
Right.
quick break right here. And on the
Yeah, I
other
think
side of this, more fun and more thrills on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Let me tell you about the app Doug the DA Andrew.
Is it porn?
No, it's not porn. It's close to porn. It's us.
Oh, that's better than porn.
There's an app that we have, the Fat Guy Radio Show app, available in the Apple Store.
In the Apple Store.
In the Apple Store, not the Orange Store, the Apple Store.
Okay, I was going to go to the banana store.
No, the Apple Store. And our app is where you can get every show that we've ever recorded. I mean, people use iTunes, people use other apps, but Fat Guy Radio Show app is a direct link right to us so you can hear our shows uninterrupted on your iPhone or iOS device.
All right, slow down. The Strawberry Store, I can go to Skinny Guy Podcast and listen to everything.
No, it's the Apple Store, and you go to FatGuyRadioShow.com/app, and boom, bam, it directs you to your app store, and you can download our app. It's at a cost that even you can afford.
What is that, like $2?
No, it's free.
Free is my favorite number.
The free Fat Guy Radio Show app, ladies and gentlemen, download it today for your iOS device, and you can get our show on the go wherever you are, and it's CarPlay compatible.
CarPlay,
CarPlay.
next level. Boom, boom, boom.
Fat Guy Radio Show app.
I'm on it.
Are you?
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. It's time for big summer savings at the Walmart. Get more for less with rollbacks and low prices. Check out the savings spotlight on electronics, patio and garden, toys, home, camping, auto, baby, and more. Shop today and save. We all shop Walmart, and when we start at FatGuyRadioShow.com, Walmart. And we thank you. Welcome back to the show. Lil D, we'll get to we'll try to get to your story here in a second, but I totally forgot that we got Corey's in the kitchen because we didn't get it last week, so we need to get it in, but it's a little bit of a quick one.
Okay.
So is it okay if we talk
Yeah,
a little food?
Yeah,
Cookie
I'm
it
gonna
up.
let you tell a story anyway. I'm gonna show everything else.
Are you gonna let me tell the
Yeah,
story?
because you're such a great storyteller. I already told you
Ooh.
everything, so you can sum it up
Ooh.
and make it better.
Oh, see, now you're overselling it and you
See,
put
he
me
can
in
put
the
the
hot
music
seat.
on it. He's going to skip Corey in the kitchen.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not. Christmas.
Because he's hungry.
Go into the kitchen and we're gonna be cooking. Go into the kitchen and we're gonna be cooking. Corey's in the kitchen, let's eat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking pinto, not the car, the beans, Kidney, not the organ, the beans. Black, not the bear, the beans. Pinto, kidney, and black beans make up Corey's 3-bean turkey chili. Let's get down into the ingredients. Folks, our ingredients is 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 pounds of ground turkey, not lean, we need the extra fat, kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper, 4 cloves of garlic chopped, 2 stalks of celery chopped, 1 large onion, 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 20-ounce can of diced tomatoes, a 15-ounce can of pinto beans, a 15-ounce can of kidney beans, a 15-ounce can of black beans, all rinsed and drained, 1 4-ounce can of diced chilies, either mild or hot, your choice, and 2 cups of chicken broth. And for topping, some pepper jack cheese, sour cream, and sliced scallions for toppings. Now, this is a very easy process. Don't let the number of ingredients distract you. It's actually very easily done. All right, so in a Dutch oven or a high side skillet over medium heat, add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and then add the ground turkey to brown. Now, remember that olive oil has a very low smoke point, meaning that it gets hot very fast. So if your pan gets hot when you add the olive oil, you can actually scorch it. So I add my olive oil as the pan is heating up, and the olive oil will actually give you a little bit of a shimmer when it's at the perfect temp. So watch that. When browning the ground turkey, break up any clumps, salt and pepper the turkey as it browns. For 2 pounds of ground turkey, browning takes roughly about 8 minutes. So while the turkey is browning, this is the perfect time for you to open up your cans and get those beans rinsed and drained. Now, this is something that my grandma Blaze used to do. My grandma Blaze used to use an old trick to rinse and drain her canned beans. She would open up the can, leave a little bit of the can still attached, pour out as much of the canned liquid inside using the lid as a strainer, and then run water into the can and let it spill over the side, and that was her rinsing out the beans. Now, grandma's way still works, but I wouldn't advise it at this point. I have a strainer that I picked up at walmart.com that holds about 15 ounces of any canned liquid or any canned filling. I open up the can, I pour everything into the strainer, and then I use my sink sprayer. A lot of us have those little sink sprayers. I use my sink sprayer to spray over the top of the beans to really get them a good, nice rinse. After I rinse them out, I take them and I put them back in the can that they came out of. Saving your time, saving yourself a little bit of time. Lil D, don't distract. This is hard enough for me to go anyway, and you know he can't focus. I rinsed out the can, and then I return the beans to their original can. Now, here's a question that a lot of people ask. Why do beans need to be rinsed? The canning process of beans includes a preservative, which is often salt. When making certain recipes, using that canned liquid will cause your dish to be over-salted. The liquid can also contain starch, which can over-thicken a dish. Or in some cases, there could be a chemical reaction with some of the oils that will make your dish slimy when you're using the liquid that is in the can. So draining and rinsing canned beans enables you more control over your dish. Now, you can use the liquid in a canned bean, but for this particular recipe, I suggest that you don't. Like in an instance where you were making hummus with a canned chickpea, you could use the canned chickpeas liquid. It would add texture and taste to your hummus. So that's a little science behind why you rinse and drain canned beans. So, okay, off to our ground turkey is now all brown. Take a paper towel or a bowl, remove the turkey from the pan. With the heat on, add your olive oil, your chopped garlic, celery, and onion. Salt the veggies, cook until softened. Now remember the tip that I gave a while back. When you chop your veggies, you chop them in relatively the same size so you get an even cook. Same applies for these veggies. I like to watch my veggies closely when I'm making this particular chili because I don't like my veggies to overcook or to get too transparent, because what happens is that when you add them to the rest of the liquid and the rest of the ingredients of the chili, your vegetables can somehow evaporate or just like disappear. The flavor is still there, but your vegetables are gone. I like a little bit of a bite. I like a bite of a celery. I like a bite of an onion in my chili. So I don't let them go too far in the sweating down. It's up to you. The flavor will still be there. Either way, that's just my personal feeling. So once the veggies have sweated down, and add tomato paste and chili powder. For the tomato paste, clear a spot in the middle of your pot. Like, move the veggies and garlic stuff around, clear a little spot, and put your tomato paste right on the heat. You want to put your tomato paste right on the heat. Tomato paste is a concentrated tomato, but it adds almost a meatier and brings body and thickness to your dish. So putting that tomato paste right on that heat gets that concentrate activated, instead of having the tomato paste depend on all the other vegetables in the dish, in the pot, to contract some of their heat from and extract a lot of their moisture. So get that paste on the heat. So once your veggies are sweating down, cook them and stir everything for about a minute. Return the turkey back to the pot. Open your can of diced tomatoes, toss that in the pot along with your rinsed drained beans. I like to add, I like to pour the beans out of the can and into the strainer, giving it that one last little shake of liquid, and then use the strainer to actually put the beans into the pot. So just another little tip, because sometimes after you rinse them off, some water can accumulate in the bottom of the can or whatever vessel you have put your beans in waiting. So add all your beans into the pot. Also throw the can of your green chilies and add your chicken broth. Now kick up that heat and bring it up to a medium high, and bring the chili to a simmer. This is also going to get those flavors jumping around. Once you have reached that simmer, not a boil, a simmer, drop the heat by half and walk away. You can stir occasionally, but don't overdo it. You need those flavors in this chili to just get with other flavors and have little flavor babies. That's what you need. So walk away, don't over disturb it while you're preparing this. Let the chili simmer for about an hour, and then you can serve it up with some shredded pepper jack cheese, sour cream, and chopped scallions. And with chili, folks, it's like pizza. Over time, the next day, it gets even better. That's the great thing about making a big pot of chili. Now, this is a new addition to Corey in the Kitchen. This came from a request of a fanatic. Wine pairing. What wine would go well with chili? Now, DA, you made a little smirk on your face, but believe it or not, there is a wine that goes very well with chili. For chilies, there are a lot of wines that you can pair with them, but for this dish, I would pair a red wine that has a medium body to it. Consider something like a Cabernet Sauvignon with this type of chili.
Show me the redneck eating chili, drinking wine.
It's
a Sauvignon.
Dude, I'm telling you, it would go very well. Yes, D-Tay.
Okay.
No, I'm the redneck eating chili, drinking wine.
Okay.
There you are.
That's new.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is Corey's 3-bean turkey chili for you. Try it. I know it's in the middle of the summer, it's starting to heat up and stuff like that, but there's nothing better than having some
That
nice
thing ain't got no heat.
nice bowl of chili and a brick of cornbread and a glass of wine in your cool AC home.
I'm not gonna say a brick of cornbread. What I'm gonna say is I like to pair it with a hot water cornbread.
A hot water cornbread would go very well with this, or a sweet based cornbread. And you know what I like to do with my sweet cornbread?
What?
I didn't get to this in the spill. I skipped over it because Lil D was falling asleep. I like to take a can of whole kernel corn and mix it into my sweet cornbread mix.
Ooh.
And what that do?
It adds corn to the cornbread.
What that cornbread do?
No, because it's already sweet. So how much more would it actually enhance?
What it is that it's about texture, because you take your spoon and you get some chili. You take your spoon and you pull off a little bit of the cornbread, and you've got the texture in your mouth. You got the texture of the beans, you got the texture of the chili, and then when you get to it, you got a pop of that whole kernel corn inside of that cornbread. It's heaven in your mouth.
Can I remix it and put like 6 jalapenos in that chili?
You can totally put some jalapenos in the chili if you want to spice up.
Because I like mine hot. That's gonna make me say, oh, sweet, like candy.
No, you can put jalapenos in the chili. You can also put jalapenos in your cornbread mix.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Or green chilies in your cornbread mix. But jalapenos, you can definitely spice up. The good thing about chili is that what I gave you in this is that this is like the basic. It's like the base product of chili. If you want to throw in some jalapenos in there, you want to throw in some
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah, how you make it hot?
You want to throw it, you can add some dried chili flakes when you're browning the turkey.
Peppers.
Serrano peppers you can throw in there. You can take some, what I would suggest is that if you do want to spice your chili, I would suggest putting your chilies in when you add the beans. That way it has that simmering time to really get up there, but you can definitely kick up the heat with this as well.
Now, if you really want to do it, you don't want the crunch of the peppers. What you do is you go ahead and blend them together, and that way, when you pour it in, it mixes with like tomato paste and everything, and it's not like you're not getting whole crunches. Of pepper, but it's a pepper puree that you put into there, and you're just getting the flavor of it now.
I like how you said that, a pepper puree. That was smooth.
Hip hip hooray!
Okay, Lil D, thank you very much. And that's Corey's in the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that took the whole break?
Man, that took the whole show.
We got like 2 minutes.
Oh, that was because Lil D was distracted DA, and then DA distracted me.
I think he was doing sign language, but after that, he was just moving his hands all.
Yeah, he was saying browning.
Yeah, he was getting it though. I would understand what he was saying.
You got to put the beans back in the can.
Well, the live stream probably didn't get half of that, Lil D, because it was going back and forth from the.
And then when you said put the beans back in the can, he said, "Yeah, I don't know about that."
He was confused. That's what made DA lose it.
You know what? I don't know. Y'all don't even realize how much work goes into putting this together.
No, you Google turkey chili recipe.
I do not Google turkey chili recipe. I am the recipe.
Hacking into your IP.
I am the recipe. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Your
that.
face got all. Hey, hold on.
Don't do that. No.
No. You all go there now. You know what I'm
gonna see
saying?
some things you ain't meant to see.
You know what? I'm gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna change your life. All right, I guess we gotta take a break right here. And then Lil D, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to your story because on the other side of this, DA decided to do some freaking show work and pull the Phoenix poppin' and
no Rory or Mall
and the damn trailer talk.
Hey, if
we don't have to do the trailer talk because I know Lil D hasn't watched it. Did you watch it, Corey?
Yes, I'm a professional.
See, I'm not.
I've watched it before it was even a trailer talk.
But Little D watched it. Little D,
I can chime in on it.
Little D, you watched it, right?
I did. Let me chime in on it.
Way to ruin the setup, DA. The whole thing is that we review it seriously, and then Little D comes in when his backwards ass Negroes speak. That's the trailer part.
Why didn't you set up D's?
Trailer park.
Yeah, that's a trailer park.
Yeah.
Why didn't you set up D's then, Corey?
We're going to do the trailer park when we come back.
We're going to do the trailer park after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Speaking of trailer park, here's another fine recorded commercial by DA and Corey Blaze. We'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Doug, what in the world do you have on, man?
This is my shirt from high school.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not the same size that you were in high school.
You don't think so? I felt that it was a little tight around my stomach, just a little bit. I've only gained like 30 pounds since graduating.
Dude, it's tight around everything. It's making me feel constricted. You need some new swag, brother. You need some new swag.
I just don't know where to go to get it, though.
The swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store is where you can get you a brand new shirt, man.
What kind of designs do they have? Is it like something that's popping? Am I going to be on fleek?
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, but the kids say it.
All right, we're both going to go over to the swag merch store where everybody should go to the swag merch store to get them some new drip. Aha, that's a word the kids are saying too.
Drip. Go ahead and accumulate my drip. Where the hell do I go to get it?
FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Drip, drip, drip. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
They're wacky, they're zany.
Wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
I thought you were going to do your end detail.
Oh, I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. Who wants to sizzle, sear, and savor Thank you, boys. At the Home Depot, get free delivery on grills $3.99 and up. Home run. Home Depot features Weber grills, Traeger grills, Masterbit grills, and more. Available in gas, charcoal, pellet, electric, Komodo, and more. Summer is here. Gathering a few friends and family is back on its way. And why not grab you and your family a new grill from the Home Depot? Take advantage of these deals and more through the Home Depot banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Home Depot, how doers get more done. Welcome back to the Shuddy. Whoa, 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 boys. I am your host, Corey Blaze. Got to go to the restroom. That is Chinese store working DJ Little T.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again. And he's got a child invasion. That's our executive producer, Lil D. We can still hear you. It's on your face.
And like he tried to turn out of the mic too. It looked like because he leaned with it.
Lead with it. Rock with it. I'm sorry.
And that's our executive producer, Daniel D. Taylor, DA, and our co-host.
I Sharona.
Just play the bed and go take a piss.
I'm trying to find the bed. You know how hard it is for me to find stuff in this stupid machine. I can't stand this stupid. It's not. It's for you, Rube.
Yeah, you
Bay
Rube.
4.
It's 4.
Thank
I
you.
even know that.
Because DT wrote it down for me.
Good
Aw.
job, D-Tay.
He's the executive producer
you
for
need
a
to be
reason.
more like D-Tay. Take a book or
Now, where is
page out of
it?
his book.
What does it say? Because
Take a book out of his
hey,
page.
DA, you know what?
What's up? It says what's up.
If we did your bit more than twice
Pause.
a century, I'd probably remember where it is.
Well, be
Yep.
ready when I'm ready. If you stay ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Phoenix Poppin'. Take it away, DA.
What's up? Hey, so Phoenix police, baby kidnapping fabricated for faster police response. Suspects identified. Phoenix police officials announced on the night of May 12th that there was no child who was inside a truck that was allegedly stolen earlier in the day, despite previous reports. Initially, Sergeant Mercedes Fortune of Phoenix Police said the caregivers of the child, they even put the child in quotes, because that child don't exist, along with a couple, went into a convenience store in the area, and at some point, the couple went back to the truck and drove the vehicle away with the child inside. Police were called after the vehicle was stolen, and the child also made to the investigators, which included the clothing the child was wearing at the time. And at one point, an Amber Alert was ready to be issued for the child. For one, they put a lot of childs in quotes in this damn article. So officers later found the allegedly stolen truck near 19th and Orangewood. I think that's around where you live, DT.
No.
But no child was inside. They looked in the car. There was no car seat. There was no evidence of a baby. So that's when they start to say, okay, let's slow things down and figure something out. By 7 p.m., the couple came clean. Detectives learned that the caregiving couple fabricated the story of the kidnapping.
Wow.
They were arrested.
Of course. That's falsifying police report.
But here's the thing. They didn't say it. They didn't come clean to this. But people are saying that they wanted to report it stolen so the cops take it serious and really look for it, rather than them just saying, okay, when it shows up, we'll let you know.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, they did what they had to do, but they didn't think things through. They had to know at some point they would need to, if they had a baby at home, they could have said, the baby made it home. How did he make it home? But they were just sloppy. They were sloppy with it.
Yeah. Honestly, it sucks that you have to come up with a lie to get people to do their jobs, but
Sometimes you need it.
I mean, who are they with that they stole their truck, and how did they steal their truck?
None of
question.
that is disclosed. It's so funky because it seems like it got stolen after they left the store as well.
I feel
And that
like
would
they were
imply
just,
that the kid was left in the car?
right? So you're going into a grocery or a convenience store and leaving a baby. They said 14-month-old.
It didn't say an
14-month
age,
old?
but Corey, to
Yeah.
catch you up,
I'm
a truck
caught up.
was stolen. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I'm caught up.
no
I
baby.
believe it was a
inside.
14-year
No
14-year 14-month-year-old baby.
No baby.
14-month-year-old.
A 14-year-old baby.
No, a
14
14-month-year-old.
That's Phoenix Poppin'. DA was next.
Hey, pipeline cyber attack won't hurt Arizona.
Duh.
I mean, sometimes you gotta panic.
People
Arizona
just-
gas prices are unlikely to rise as a result of last week's cyber attack on a major U.S. pipeline. If anything, prices at the pump can actually go down in some parts of the state. Gas Buddy Dude said on the morning show, product is going to start stacking up in the Gulf Coast, in Texas specifically, and keeping in mind that portions of Arizona are supplied by Texas, that can make eastern Arizona prices perhaps drop a couple of cents. In my area, it's steady over 3 though.
Yeah, in Arizona it always jumps up, but this is just another effing reason for people to panic. It's fake panic, and dude. If somebody sneezes at an oil refinery station, gas prices go up. It's gas shortage. You know, Texas got frozen over during the winter. It's a gas shortage. Prices go up. And here's what the thing, Lil D, I've said this before on the show, and I'm sure you probably remember this. The gas prices will rocket up, but it'll take 15 years for it to come back down.
Facts.
That's true.
Because people are willing to
Real.
pay the prices.
And it's, dude, oil in this country is the biggest racket hidden in plain sight, and I've been saying that for years.
Next to
If you
diamonds.
guys remember, a couple years back, we had another gas crisis where, remember the lines wrapped around
We had a grass.
we had a grass.
That's
We had
what
a
he
grass
said.
crisis.
The
We had a
weed,
grass.
the weed was running out. What the hell are you talking about?
You know I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, I know. And,
Remember
and-
Palo Verde trees.
yeah, I remember those gas lines were wrapped around the buildings and stuff like that, and people were chasing gas trucks around the city.
They were.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
really were.
That's Phoenix Poppin'.
Hey, this last one I love. Usually I try to look for goofy and quirky stuff, but this one just touched my heart.
Okay.
Community colleges in Arizona gear up to offer 4-year degrees.
Ooh.
I'm about to be the most degreed up brother in the country.
Ooh.
At a
so greedy with
community
degrees.
college?
My dad's so greedy with degrees. He took my degrees.
1 degree.
DA,
Kanye.
I don't know how comfortable I am with your streetness being mixed with scholastics.
A community college?
I don't know if I'm
Like
comfortable
high
with.
school number 2.
I'm
Exactly.
not comfortable
I'm
with
about
you
to run
doing that. I'm not comfortable with you being street dumb and book smart. I don't know
Explain why.
if that
Yeah.
because DA is dumb enough to take over the world.
My daddy
Yeah.
always said if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous.
He's dumb enough to be smart enough.
You know what, Lil
Yeah.
D?
See what I'm saying?
Lil D, I'm gonna tell you how dumb enough it is if he was to get all degreed up.
How dumb is it?
It's so dumb. It's so dumb that if you were a DJ and you didn't have a website or a business card or an actual email, you can actually get booked all over the world and you don't even need all that other stuff. That's how dumb it is.
Guilty. Yeah.
Damn. Damn, Lil D. Okay. Communities college throughout Arizona can offer 4-year degrees starting this fall, but
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 they'll
there's a
only
but
be
there.
able to do so in limited areas. We won't be
no
offering,
black people.
Dang,
basically,
Scottsdale Community
not in the
College.
hood.
Not it,
We
there
won't
ain't-
be offering 4-year degrees in just any area.
Scottsdale Community College.
Chief Workforce and Economic Development Officer. How do you get a title that long? How does that fit on a badge?
You get
Chief
two.
Workforce.
You get two badges that you pin next to each other, and then it just reads right across.
That's what she said. She was like, "How did it get that long?" I said, "Well, what you do is
Palo Verde. We'll be
There you go.
offering them in very tailored, specific areas where there's a clear demand that we're not meeting.
Did you
So,
excuse me? Did you
lower
say a
income
queer
areas.
demand?
A clear,
Oh, I thought he said a queer.
clear demand.
Grass.
I thought he said a queer demand.
There is a queer demand right up 7th Avenue in Indian School.
I know the spot very well.
Whoa, Lil D.
I might have DJ'd there once or twice.
Hey, everybody's money spins green.
Yeah,
Hey,
green,
best
green.
Denny's
Look,
is on
DA
7th
DA
Street
what-
and Camelback.
DA, where do they say the? Where do they specify? Do they specify where
Specify.
the areas of Phoenix are going to have these. I can almost guess the colleges.
Well, they said
Did they
Of
say
course.
put the microphone near your mouth?
what? Look, I'm trying to tell you. They trying to say like.
They said if you know.
Y'all keep playing. I'm gonna really do. Okay, I'm doing it.
All right, come on. Tell the story.
Okay.
We
All right,
did the oh Jesus.
Oh, just y'all get to have the funnies and stuff.
Yes, because the funny was a you don't understand.
I don't think you understand, Blaze.
You just get outraged for no reason.
You're projecting and gaslighting.
It's grass lighting. Lil D, that was a funny pun on your face.
That was hilarious. And I'm about to light some grass too because you said it.
DA, can you give us the details on where the Scottsdale is? Puff, puff, pass. You messing up the rotation?
There ain't none.
Hey, it is coming this way.
This story was fabricated. Joke's on you. I just wanted y'all to go to college faster.
Fake news.
I want you to go to college faster. Ladies and gentlemen, and that has been Phoenix Poppin'. Hey! Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a shame that we have to go right from that to the Bob Marley
For who? For me?
for you.
Ah,
You just made up that
malarkey.
story because you want everybody to go to college
I
faster.
didn't make up that. I didn't make up that damn story.
I want people to go to college faster.
His
No,
words.
it is that is a near and dear to my heart because I've been saying that college is stupid. and
Okay,
it's
Bernie Sanders.
stupidly overpriced.
I agree with you 100%. Trust me.
Oh, I agree. I agree as well.
Is
So
I
to
definitely
get
gotta agree.
to get a 4-year out of community college, you can put yourself through community college.
Yep, that's
You
very
really
true.
can.
That is 100% true. And you know what? Believe it or not, community colleges needed to make some type of change in bit because all of these boutique courses that you can take and it gives you a certificate. Companies are starting to look at those certificates the same as they do a 4 or 7 year degree. So the community colleges needed to, shift it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And because Google is offering certificates as well for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think Lil D got his
DJing?
certificate in green technology?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Green
That's
Dollar.
exactly how I got it.
What's up, Phoenix?
Palo Verde
What's
penis.
up? What's up?
I was gonna say something to you, words, but I don't want to have to edit myself. All right,
I
Liz.
just do it. Like, you ain't doing nothing after this.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully, I am.
He got 3 hookers coming over. And
You
a
need 3
prostitute.
of them.
Because one for
What's the difference?
one for
He said 3 hookers and a prostitute.
hey, they've all been vaccinated, so Fauci said they can take their mask off. But that one that got that lazy eye and that broken tooth, she can keep her mask on.
Yeah, all that.
All right, we gotta take a break. That's really, really bad. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Please send your complaints to Hulk Green Penis at FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this with more fun and more thrills. Oh crap, I wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
No.
Damn it, DA, put your pants back on for the love of everything holy.
I don't need to. You want to know why? Because this is Afterburn, bitch.
Dude, it's just a commercial. We're just talking about it. You don't have to get in full regale or out of full regale.
But how else am I going to show you that I can make it slap on both thighs?
You make it slap on both thighs when we're on the show. This is just a commercial for Afterburn to invite everybody to go subscribe so that they can hear more of this and possibly see your ability to slap it on both thighs.
Watch Thursday's show. Can't see me tucking in between my thighs either. Look, I got a little camel toe.
Oh my God, nobody wants to see that.
Then why are you still looking, Corey?
Put that away.
Never. I'm going to rub it on everything and give it salmonella.
This is why people subscribe to Afterburn for the audio and subscribe to Afterburn for the video. $3 to hear it, $8 to see it, and Lord knows between UDA and my little brother DJ Little D, God knows what you'll see on Afterburn. Here's the interesting question though.
What's interesting about it?
The one that should be naked is the one that's never naked.
You.
D-Tag,
Nah, it's a little mocha cub.
You need to put your pants back on, and everyone listening needs to go subscribe to Afterburn so that DA can take his pants back off. You see the circle of life here? Are you seeing the circle of life?
Watch this, Corey.
Oh, God, yo! Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. This commercial needs to be over. It needs to be over right now.
Smell the mic.
I can smell the slapping.
Fat Guy Radio Show. Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button? I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
I'll give it to you again, DT.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
With DT. It's not the same one.
Oh, it's not? It's the other one?
Yeah,
The other lady can't hit? All right, here we go.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
And DT.
I don't know why I find that entertaining, but I do. Clearly, DA and Little D don't. Welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere. Are you tired of being the lame?
Oh, I might be on a delay.
You think?
On delay.
A delay? Yo, delay, don't underlay, bruh. Yo, delay, don't underlay. Oh, you, shut up. I'm trying to read a commercial here, Little D. I'm trying to feed the kids. Hell.
Salute.
And here's where the wheels fall off. All right, let's see here. Are you tired of being the lame one of your friend group? Tired of being called weird? Well, do I have the product for you? Oh.
Ooh.
I was going to say, Corey, put your finger under the words.
Ooh,
He'll
he said
block
you
him
can't
out.
read.
You're too fat.
He says you can't read.
He literally said, I cannot read.
Damn, I am. Yes, I can.
I'm just playing, Floyd. Keep going.
Are you tired of being lame? Are you tired of being the lame one of your friend group? Tired of being called weird? Well, do I have the product for you? Ron Biggle here to tell you about the hottest show available, Afterburn. Your friend will bust a gut and split a seam as you win their hearts with Afterburn. It's edgy, raw, and uncut. It's better than coke off a hooker's ass. For only $3 to listen and $8 to watch, you can be bigger than Corey Blaze's fat ass. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Afterburn, it's not dinner, it's burning. It's not dinner that's burning. Afterburn, that's no VD. Afterburn. What's burning your biscuit? Afterburn. It's hotter than hell. FatGuyRadioShow.com/
Told you this one was good.
He messes up so hilariously.
Oh, God.
That's not dinner. It's burning. Oh, wait. No. Dinner's burning.
Afterburn, it's not dinner that's burning. That was the line, and I fudged it. Oh, my God. Okay.
I told you this was a good one, though.
Yeah, it was. Who wrote that one?
It was me.
All right, welcome back to the showdy. Whoa. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get this. If we can hammer this out real quick. You know what I mean? Let's just make it like, one of your sexual encounters. Make it real quick. All right. So we're going to dust off the mothballs, ladies and gentlemen, for the segment that is be sweeping the nation. And this is not the right bed.
Jesus
Well, you said make it
Christ,
quick.
Doug.
I'll make it real quick.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this button?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Nah, that's not
I'm
it.
kidding. That's not it.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't give me.
I was
I got
gonna say.
PTSD. I started
Let's
twitching.
I don't want to do either.
Bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bats.
Lil D, you didn't ruin them, bro. You didn't broke them for real. Ladies and gentlemen, the second segment that is be sweeping the nation. It's time for trailer talk.
Ooh, my favorite.
The movies aren't out, it's the trailers we'll see. It's time for Trailer Talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we review the trailers because the trailers are free. And today's featured trailer is Hitman, Wife's Bodyguard. 4 years after the events of the original film Bodyguard, Michael Bryce is on a company mandated sabbatical when Sonia, is this the right one?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, yeah, I thought it
Okay.
was.
Yep.
It sounds a little different. Bodyguard Michael Bryce is on a company mandated sabbatical when Sonia Kincaid, the wife of hitman Darius Kincaid, whom Bryce shares an uneasy friendship with, rescues him from an assassination attempt to rescue Darius. Due to his sabbatical, Bryce is not allowed to use firearms or legal weapons of any kind and must use his wits and intelligence to save Darius and save the day. Why does that sound like a different clip that I saw?
Oh, that's the one I saw.
That's the one I saw.
No, it's the same
Yeah,
one.
that's
You're
the one I saw,
absolutely
too.
okay. You're absolutely right. It's the
trying to
one that
tell
I
you.
saw. It's the one I saw. I'm trying to tell you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's start with you. Let's start with you, Da. Hitman's wife bodyguard.
Like a lot of things that I feel, it's overproduced.
Ah.
Way overproduced.
Oh,
I was like, look at all these damn explosions and car chases. I mean, I don't want to watch them sit around a table and talk and eat, but it just looked like it looked a little bit too much.
All
for
right.
me.
All right.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
How many bags of grass do you give it?
I'll give it the whole 5 because anything gonna get the whole 5 bags of grass.
All right, thank you. All right, DT, where do you stand on Hitman, the bodyguard's bag of hairiness, or whatever the hell it's called?
For me, I felt that you know, I think it's gonna do all right just because of the star-studded cast that it has. But
Oh yeah, you didn't say who's in it.
You didn't write that down.
Ryan
Oh, yeah, I
Reynolds,
didn't.
Samuel Jackson,
And
Sa-
Morgan
and
Freeman.
Morgan
Salma Hayek.
and Selma Hayek. So, but on DA's point, I do feel like it's overproduced. I feel like they're trying to make it more actiony. I get it. It's about a bodyguard and a hitman who's
And it's
getting
a sequel.
protection. And it's a sequel, so I get that there has to be some kind of action and everything. But with that star-studded cast, I feel like Ryan Reynolds is freaking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I like the fact that they're going to play with a nice idea of Ryan Reynolds having to protect somebody without being able to use weapons and kill people.
And
And-
to that point, that's why all the explosions are. Yeah, go ahead.
Unnecessary, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to protect you if we got C4 blowing up in people's buttholes? Like,
Yeah,
right.
Come on.
so I'm gonna give it 2.5 bags of grass
Okay. 2.5
and
bags
one
of
C4 of Corey's chili.
grass. Hey, chili is science, you know?
Yeah.
First you have, I forgot the joke. All right, well,
Don't go chasing Joe.
Chili
Buttholes. Listen to the explosions in the toilet you used to. I know you might explode all over the toilet walls. That just means you pushing too fast.
See, we could do that. I told you guys, we could do this.
yay, more work for me. All right.
Fix it in post.
And we'll fix it in post. All right, so here's my take on the trailer, okay? I believe, Little D, the word that you were looking for, it's pronounced thank you.
Okay.
Okay, listen. Okay, boys,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in on this trailer. I am all in on this trailer.
You
Number
probably
one,
got a man crush on Ryan Reynolds.
I love Ryan Reynolds. Maybe it's his little small little bird mouth, but I love Ryan Reynolds. And you can't really go wrong with Sam Jackson. I call him Sam. Y'all know him as Samuel Jackson. You just can't go wrong. Samuel
I call him
Jackson,
Gator.
he's going to deliver every time no matter what. And Selma Hayek will be 90 years old and still be a knockout.
Don't do that. Oh, okay.
Okay, she will
Yeah,
still
facts.
be a knockout. And then they brought it all home for me in this trailer. They brought it all home for me with God molds himself, Morgan Freeman. They
Yeah.
brought it all home for me. The trailer makes me think of the movie with The Rock and the little Niglet, Central Intelligence. It makes me think of that because, you know, it's like that kooky, not sure of himself guy who's also tasked with doing something that ends up saving the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We get it. It's been done, but I would see this because of the actors. It's going to be a horrible movie, but the storyline is going to suck, but I would see this, but I most likely won't see this because according to the trailer, it's coming to theaters And my fat ass ain't planning on walking into no theater for the next 5 years.
I have a solution for you, Corey.
What is that?
Drive-in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember this time that you and I went to a drive-in. I remember it like it was yesterday. But most likely I like it. I give it 4 out of 5 bags of grass for the cast, and I give it a 1 out of 5 bags for the storyline because it's completely predictable.
Yeah.
And the story arc has been done. Ryan Reynolds' character is going to save the day. He's going to be, I don't understand how to handle this gun. I fumbled it, I dropped it, it went off, it killed the bad guy, it kissed Salma Hayek, the end.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Ryan
he is
Reynolds
a
is not
trained
gonna-
assassin.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
but he
trained-
can't use guns.
He's a trained bodyguard.
But he can use his
And
weapon.
I don't think Ryan Reynolds gets the girl in this because the girl is married to Sam Jackson.
Yeah, that's very true.
Even though it could be like some quirky, what's it called, cuckolding type of
A
situation.
triangular.
And Lil D, what did you think?
Triangular.
Well-
Triangular penetration.
What did you think about the trailer, Lil D?
I liked how Salma Hayek and Ryan Reynolds was in the kitchen. See, because
That
what
was
it
a
did,
scene.
it was taking you to like you thought it was about to be some sexual activities jumping off because they brought that ice cream. So when he bit onto the ice cream and went up to her, she bit on the ice cream too. So she was thinking they were gonna eat the ice cream together and both flips collide and come together.
Lady
But
in the Tramp
instead,
style.
when they bit off the ice cream, he pulled his part of the ice cream and chucked it over by the door, not knowing that was an explosion, and there was 2 bad guys over there and blew them up. So I was all in from that scene because I thought it was gonna be sexual.
What about
but
the
it turned
monkey?
from a
What did you think
sexual
about the
explosion.
monkey?
Now, see, no, the monkey. I'm glad you said that. Now, the monkey, he was the whole plot of the whole twist.
The plot of the whole twist.
The
plot of
monkey
the
had the
whole
diamonds the whole time.
Where were the diamonds at in the monkey? You remember?
That pamper he had on, they was down that pamper. Nobody thought anything of it.
Diamond monkey pamper.
So when everybody thought about it, the monkey was already on the airplane
Diamond
taking off.
monkey pampers, folks.
He was already in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
How-
kind of
How many diamonds would you put in the monkey pamper for this
because
trailer?
of that whole the sex scene. I thought it was gonna be sex, but took me somewhere else. Plus the monkey, I give it 5 months. I give it 5 bananas.
Plus the monkey.
Five monkeys, 5 bananas.
Plus the monkey.
Plus the monkey.
All that in the kitchen and everything, you know what I'm saying? Plus the monkey.
You know what I'm saying?
How many did you give it, Lil D? I was laughing at your funniness.
5 of them.
You put 5 diamonds in the monkey diaper?
Five of them.
Wow, that's a high praise. I mean, man, that's a lot of uncomfortable diamonds for that monkey.
I know.
If you'd have saw what I saw,
Oh man, that monkey gonna be all cut up with his diamond cutters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Trailer Talk Out of the Mothballs. Good job, DA.
Hey.
The movies aren't out, it's the trailers we'll see. It's time for Trailer Talk.
All right, we literally have 30 seconds.
Lil D, that's your cue.
oh, I was gonna let him tell the story because he's good at storytelling, and I was gonna show the evidence, the aftermath, if you will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show.
Right, yo.
Lil
I don't know
D,
if nobody can hear me.
well, no, we heard you. We'll have to. It was for comedic timing and spacing. And I
Oh.
nailed it. I'm sorry, brother. We're gonna have to get to the story next time. Basically, my little brother just really needs to stop dealing with black people,
Come on.
Yes,
He'll
especially-
never join the podcast.
especially when it comes to cars. Well, I'll share the story hopefully
Wait.
next week.
Train.
And
bricks.
and automobiles. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for you right now. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb rant up out of time. Besides, DA has to get to his therapist appointment. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now with more at fatguyradioshow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small, independently owned business. fatguyradioshow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift we love. Surprise us to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Look us up, subscribe, follow, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show when they ask you, what the hell is this show all about? through your mask if you're unvaccinated. Tell them they'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
What's good?
Doug the DA Andrew,
Holla.
and my little brother DJ Little D,
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people.
That's me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello. Peace and blessings.